With all 2021 cars released for this season, today it's time to rate all single liveries and give my opinion about them. Welcome to another video, guys. My name is Tom, and like I said, today's video I'm going to rate every single livery that we're going to have for this 2021 season. Make sure to already leave a like and subscribe to if new typically more Formula 1 content if you want to see more videos like this of me giving my opinion about all things that happen in F1. I just want to bear in mind before I start that this is just my opinion. It might be far away from yours, but let me know your opinion on the comment section below to see what you guys think as well. So today I'm going to move a little bit, and here is going to appear a leaderboard table of the top 10 liveries for this 2021 season. And in 10th and last place we have the Ferrari Sf-21. About this livery, I hate it. Since 2018 the Ferrari car is not very good in terms of performance and the livery, because it was in 2019 that we had a switch from the glossy paint to the matte, which I absolutely hate. I'm a huge fan of the glossy red, and it's very unfortunate that in these days we don't have it. The gradient at the back on the engine cover, I don't know, it's kind of mixed to me. It looks good, but maybe it would look much better with the glossy paint, because if I'm honest, it looks a little bit out of the place. The numbers are basically the same that we had for their 1000th Grand Prix. This is not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the mission winner logo on the side of the car, which is green. Why would you put green on a red car? It looks so bad. Green and red are the flags of my country, but there are two colors that they don't match pretty well. I don't know why Ferrari decided to do this, but if you know, the performance is equal to the look of the car, Ferrari is going to be in a big trouble, and they might score 0 points because it's in last place. And yeah, that's basically, I hate it. I don't know why they decided to put the green mission winner logo. Just put it in black and it looks great. And it's a bit of a shame. Ferrari, it will always be red. I'm not asking Ferrari to put the car with another color. That's a bit of a shame to see Ferrari with a matte paint with the gradient at the back, which it is more or less good. The numbers are the only positive parts, and then the mission winner green logo looks awful. And these are the reasons that the Ferrari is in last place in my list. 9th place, the best team, but unfortunately is not going to be in the first place. It was for me on the last season. I'm talking about the Mercedes W12, and like the Ferrari, it's a bit of a shame. They decided to continue with a black livery, which I absolutely love. The number fonts are spot on. It's a big improvement. The front wing, it's also an update. They decided to put a bit of turquoise. It's not anymore those lines. In my opinion, it's a good update, but what ruins completely this livery, it's the back of the car once again. I don't know why they decided to put white and then just throw some AMG logo. It looks so out of the place. I don't know what was the idea behind this, but it's like the Ferrari livery. It's a shame that they didn't make a great upgrade. It has potential, but you have this thing, the AMG logos and the whites, that looks so out of the place that it completely ruined the livery, and that really makes me a little bit mad, I'm not gonna lie, because I see potential. I see potential to be maybe the best livery, to continue to be the best livery, but you know, sometimes it's good to have some changes, but they have to be good, and it wasn't the case for the W12. So in the space of 1 year, they went from 1st to 9th in my list. 8th place, I'm talking about the Haas VF-21. Haas also had one of the best liveries last year, and this year it's so weird to see the Russian flag, because first, we're talking about an American team, but we all know why it has a lot of Russian flags. It has on the front wing and in the side of the car, and on the nose as well. And in my opinion, I think it has too much white. It looks like a test car. When we all saw last year's livery, it was like a huge surprise, and a very, very positive surprise. But this year, no, I think it was also a step down, and I think with different colors it would look much better. Just try to switch the blue to the black, which are Haas's colors, original colors, and it will look slightly better, but still, I'm not really a fan of it. I already saw the onboard cameras and it looks good, but when it comes to see the car on the track in the pictures, it leaves a little bit to be desired. I think there was better ways to make a design around the Russian flag, so that's the reason that I decided to put in P8. 7th place, I'm talking about the Williams FW43B. About this livery, I have mixed, you know, opinions, because the front looks marvelous. The onboard cameras look so good. It has the white and the black as a good contrast. The black halo looks spot on. And the yellow was a very weird choice. It turned out to be a very good decision to put just a tiny bit on the car. It reminds me a little bit of the Williams cars from the 90s. That was maybe the idea from Williams to give, you know, those little retro vibes. But there is a huge problem in this livery. I'm talking about the side of the car. It doesn't look like an F1 car. It looks like a livery from the customization menu of the F1 2020 game. And once again, it makes me a little bit mad because it is a good livery. It has so much good potential, but this side of the car looks so out of place. There's no sponsors. Maybe with some of them it would look good, and I would put a little bit higher in my leaderboard. Like I said, it's a bit of a mixed opinion because it looks abstract, it looks, you know, cool. But it would look cool not in a real-life championship, but has a fantasy livery. Maybe it would look good in a career mode series. But I don't know, in the real-life scenario, on track, I saw the first day of pre-season, it doesn't look that good. Like, I see the front, yes, that is a very good-looking car, but when I see doing a corner and you see the engine curve, I almost regret what I said, you know. I think you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. The number fonts are really nice, very clean. They could try, you know, put maybe a gradient. It will look so much smoother, so much cleaner, but it's not the case. That's the reason that is almost at the half of the table in P7. 6th place, we're getting close to the top 5 playing positions, and to close the bottom half we have McLaren. I'm a fan of the orange and blue, but I think it's time maybe to McLaren change drastically. It is an update from last season. The car has more sponsors, that definitely helps. I like the blue on the nose cone. It's a very good addition. But then I think, is that it? Maybe they could put maybe a bit of more blue. I would like to see how the car would look if the halo was blue. And this is probably the only reason that I'm putting a little bit down. It's because there's not many changes. But it's one of those liveries that it always looks good, but you always think, man, I wish they could have a bit of more change. But in general, yeah, it's good, but maybe it could be a little bit better. And to start things with the top 5, we have the Redbull Rb16b. This is the same reason of the McLaren. It doesn't have that many changes, but it's that livery that you don't want to change. It is a classic. I think if they change drastically, we wouldn't like it, because let's be honest, the Red Bull livery nowadays, it is almost perfect. It has its own characteristics, so that's the reason that I put above McLaren. It's more than the same, but it always looks good. I would love to see how it would look, you know, with not the matte blue, with the shiny blue that we used to see from the V8 era. But this is the special case of it never gets old. It's a similar situation of McLaren, where they have the partnership with Marlboro. We always loved that white and red car with a very simplistic design, and they had that livery for decades, and we always loved that livery. And in a few years time we're going to think the same about the Red Bull. I wonder how much the Red Bull's designers were paid. Position for AlphaTauri AT02. What the Italian team did was pretty simple, and it resulted really well. They just inverted the colors and changed a bit the side of the car. There's one thing that I would change in this livery. It's the little stripe that goes all the way off the car. It looks a bit dull. It will look much simple and much cleaner, much smoother if they remove that line. This car showed that you invert the colors and you're going to love it no matter what. Last year's livery was good. This year's livery was good as well. Maybe it could be slightly better, but in general, great job, great livery. And here we go to the podium places, starting with the final step of the podium. I'm talking about Alfa Romeo. They did basically what AlphaTauri did, not in the entirety of the car, more just on the side. The nose is still basically the same. They basically inverted the colors, and that had such a great result, such a great look. And let me tell you, I wasn't really a fan of the 2019-2020 Alfa Romeo livery. I don't know, there was not such innovation. Actually, I quite enjoyed the 2018 one, when the team was still called Sauber. But then the next two, it left a little bit to be desired, and I think this is what was missing. It was just exchanging the red with the white, and everyone in the internet loved this design. So great job from the Alfa Romeo. I really hope to see them, you know, fighting for points this season. Hopefully the livery is going to help. Very new and fresh design, which deserve 3rd place. And we have the final 2 spots to be occupied. Will it be Aston Martin? Will it be Alpine? It was very close, but in 2nd place I decided to put the Alpine A521, and what I have to say, outstanding job from Sean Bull Designs. We already had a little bit of a feeling that it was going to look good when they released the winter livery. I really quite enjoyed it, but it wasn't going to look good as a full season livery. It will look just good as a testing livery or a shakedown livery. This blue, this satin blue, it looks something else. I don't know what to say. I just want to look this for the rest of the day, and then the way that they mixed the blue with the red, absolute perfection. It looks like a toothpaste, yes, but it's one of those toothpastes that 10 to 10 dentists recommend. Whenever you have a new team or a new sponsor, which we know that the team having a drastic change, like it was with AlphaTauri last season, you always have the feeling that that livery is going to look spectacular. The reason behind this can be we are already a little bit tired of the same design. Incredible job is what I have to say, and deserve second place. And to close things up, you guys already know the first place is the remaining spot. I'm going to put Aston Martin, but it's very close with Alpine. The British Green Racing, I always was a fan of it. A lot of people do not like the pink, but I love it. I already saw tweaks in the design where they changed the pink to the yellow, which it was planned to be, because they decided to change out of nowhere because of the last minute partnership with BWT. Probably many people are going to disagree with B, but thankfully they decided to use pink and it looks so good, and that's the reason that is going to be in first place of my leaderboard. It's a similar situation of the Alpine and last year's AlphaTauri. It is a rebrand, and maybe this severe change makers you know, love this livery. But let me tell you, it was really close between the Aston Martin and the Alpine. I can wake up next week and I can exchange these places. EODES, in some places it's pretty close. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about the brand liveries for this season, and I'm going to move a little bit back to the center because goodbye leaderboard. And yeah guys, that has been the video. Thank you so much for watching. This was my top 10 best F1 2021 liveries. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash like and subscribe to to see plenty more Formula 1 content. Thank you for the support that you guys are giving in this channel in the last few weeks. Really appreciate that. You guys are absolute legends. What I can say is thank you and give you the best content as possible. But that has been me for today. My name's Tom, and I'll see you guys for a brand new video next time. But for now, take care.